Well, we're back, and now we have Mindy Rinkewich, who is a New York City native and a legal interpreter who writes poetry in both Yiddish and English and knows something about Slavic languages, having studied at Columbia University, Polish and Russian.
Yeah.
Plus the Yiddish. Has at least two books. There are two books here. There's The Sweet Kid from Warsaw. There's this one. And what do we got over here? If I can do it without knocking down the goodies. We also have The White Beyond the Forest. More books worth looking into. All right, Mindy, welcome to Poet to Poet. I should also mention and caution everybody that Mindy has some rather peculiar hobbies. I think she's about to demonstrate one for us.
I'll demonstrate it by means of a poem called Talking to the Angels. There's a legend that Adam's first wife was not Eve, but Lilith, a woman formed from earth like himself, who therefore considered herself his equal. After Lilith took off from paradise, following a dispute with Adam, God sent some angels after her to bring her back. They actually sent you after me? Mace? Tear bombs? Handcuffs? I don't believe this. Come on, you angels. The angels. Get lost till you find yourselves back in heaven. Say Satan helped me high. That's what they want to hear. Why not put in a good word for me? Maybe. Say, it's not really worth it for someone so unworthy. They'll lock that one up. If you really want to be nice, since you are the nice guys, try to explain it from my point of view. Tell him, the lady has problems. Migraine. The lady is having an identity crisis. A nervous breakdown. The lady is tired of being a lady. It's true. So what the hell? Oh, excuse the language. That just came out. It always happens. I don't even mean to. I'm not dirt, you know. I just talk that way. But no one wants to hear it where you come from. It's simply not my crowd. Not my milieu. Ugh.
We always have fun filming these shows, I gotta tell you. Despite what you see on the table there, this is actually water, fire water. So that's another story altogether. Where did you get a poem like that?
Well, Lilith has become the symbol, the goddess, the favorite of the Jewish feminist movement.
Oh.
There's a magazine called Lilith.
I've heard of it, yes.
Ina Dane has a whole book of called Lilith and Her Demons, published by Cross Cultural. And she's been the inspiration of my poems. I actually said so. I actually gave her credit for it in another poem.
I'm sure she'll be pleased.
And we're not letting Lilith go yet. Now in fall, the National Council of Jewish Women is publishing a Lilith anthology, and Enid, who is our great Lilith authority, was one of the main editors.
Did she know her personally?
I have a suspicion.
Well, I'll tell you, in order, for safety's sake, I think we'll leave the handcuffs on for the rest of the show.
Until we find a locksmith.
Yes, how about another poem?
Okay, since we're into it, maybe I'll read the Lilith poem that Enid inspired. Oh, here we are.
Okay.
As you see about the personal connection, I said something. I have an idea that I might have met her personally too.
Oh, she gets around.
Yeah. For the Lilith Archives, inspired by Ina Dame's inspired poems. Archetype of aliases, unhallowed extra, the one who wasn't supposed to be there, but there she was. Fifth wheel for the wagon, my pious grandmas called her. Lubovnitsa, my tight-lipped grandmas called her. Russian for lover, mistress only more so. Implied contempt and eroticism, enforced by system. Prissy poverty of Tsarist Russia. Spotless homes, spotless morals, their only claim to status. Ah, Lubovnitsa taking shape from the steam and talk over their tea glasses, excluding a delicious sinfulness my American Lily could never hope to equal. Only the innocence of their forgotten corner could stimulate such imaginings. Booby, I prefer my instant coffee to your tri-tea any day. I'll match your fifth wagon wheel with my spare tire, and I'll add safety valve with a dash of sophistication beyond your possibilities, as I am beyond the pots and prayer books of your border town. We're talking about two different people. I see the summer slut. I take in the sounds beneath the boardwalk. To you she is the icy gust coming through a crack in your January window. In a land where the snow is blue as my skies, she dances over the blue on bare feet white as my snows. The sweet fade out of the lost traveler dying on blue bed linen while his wife waits outside the house, gloved hands swinging a lantern in the night. She shows up sooner or later, entirely inevitably, on a workman's circle membership list, sparking a stack of dissertations as to whether they ganged up on her and drove her from their winter wonderland, all stomping boots and frost-bitten self-righteousness, or she came running westward after them when they had had it with the blood and ice. The place, no place for nice Jewish girls, not even for those who weren't so nice, not even for those who weren't Jewish. It never really was for real. The sand castle beneath those rustling pines. She makes it big here. Muse of silly song singers allowed at last to tell it all. America is their poetic license. Sweet land of just come out and say any damn thing that happens to pop into your fool head. Shameless serenaders of summer slut, swimming pool siren, Catskill cutie of our young Julys and Augusts they got or didn't get. I, sulking along side paths, snotty, sometimes idealistic, touch of the grandmas, worshipping golden calf in golden land, admit knowing her personally. All right, Lily, Cousin Izzy's thirst wife, stealer of handsome kissing cousins. Didn't love him. I just wanted to see if I could get him. So she throws a fox jacket over her G-string, steps into her open-toe, open back pumps. That was dressing up. Goes out and gets him, trying to see if she can get him into a wartime marriage. Two-timed him while he was in Italy getting shot. Triple-timed him after he came marching home and started working his butt off for her. Looking back 40 years from vantage point of America of the 80s, 2 out of 3 marriages on the rocks, and they know it. when they're first starting out. Big deal, Lily.
All I know is I'm very glad I don't have to pay that woman alimony. Although I've come close with some others. Since you do translations, I'd noticed that in The Sweet Kid from Warsaw, unless my eyes are playing tricks on me, there is some Yiddish in here.
There is Yiddish.
I'd like to get a little sample.
Okay, the little sample, I've used up a lot of time, so...
we have just time for a taste of the Yiddish.
Okay, so let's do a short one.
Okay.
I'll read a book, a poem from the...
book?
I'm sorry, okay, let me get it. I'll read a poem from The White Beyond the Forest, which is a book based on a visit to my mother's hometown. The White Beyond the Forest is my translation of the Polish name Biała Podlaska. I start
let's dive right in.
With landing in Warsaw, which was my father's hometown, and so at the beginning of the book I have the Warsaw interlude. I'll read my English translation first and then my Yiddish original. It's the familiar faces that hurt most. That woman who got friendly at the airport, the spitting image of my mother's friend, complete with gestures and speech mannerisms. I haven't seen her since my mother died. I wonder if she's still among the living. I can't explain just why I ran away. I should have stayed, prolonging the illusion. I'm sure that's all the one in Warsaw was. Well-meaning gesture of some kindly God who cannot stand to see me so alone here, who doesn't quite know what he's doing. Zawsze der Moment. Nervenals Titus Bakante weh. Sie hat mamisch geklebt in mir, die Freien Airport. Der Mamis chatterte neu, mit dem ganzen Reden, mit aller Avayes. Schon Juren, jene nicht gesehen, lebt sie noch? Fragt mich begehren. Ich weiß allein nicht, wo ich bin entlaufen. Gedacht hab ich bleiben, euch spielen die Illusie. Mehr ist sie doch nicht gewesen, die Freude. A gesta sah, mit Zad etwas a Getzgela a lieben Geld. Das kann ich sie sehen, wie ich bin allein du. Noch sie verantwortlich ist nicht.
Thank you, Mindy. Thank you, Laura. We'll be seeing you.
Thanks, Robert.